God is the one that has times and seasons in his hand. A man only knows what can happen today. He doesn't even know if he will wake up tomorrow. It's fools that say in their heart, there is no God. This thing you are pursuing, young man, this thing, they don't love God. If God were to tell them, I will give you my presence, but you will never be a millionaire, they will go to Oloku. The reason they are following Jesus is that they are hoping that one day they will hit jackpot and there will be millions. Whether he gives me silver or gold, whether he gives me death or life, I have chosen Jesus. I've chosen Jesus. That my wife there will tell you where we are coming from. I didn't start preaching like this 10 years ago. The people who have followed me all the years, they know me. I've been radical for Jesus since I can remember. We're cast down, but we are not destroyed. Persecuted, but not abandoned. No. There's nothing that Satan has that is attractive. You know, one day I spoke about what a preacher did, and somebody thought they were shaming me. He came and screenshotted where we were preaching in the teenage hall, and his comment was, see the quack Bako church is even preaching from. And I just looked, somebody sent me the thing, and I looked at it. I said, see a foolish man. He thinks those things matter to me. Ask the people who travel with me. 5 people, 10 people, 25, 700. The passion for Jesus is the same. I don't preach for the crowd. If only 5 people were in this service tonight, if I move in the spirit, God will come. I'm not moved by the crowd. I've preached like this for years. If my calling is that I will die for Jesus, and I know I cannot escape death, I better prepare to die. I will not trade my convictions for silver or gold. No, we were born for this. My joy will be to see an army of Puritans rise before I die. Young men and women who love God. I've seen them in my visions. I've seen them in my visions. If that is all he gives me, is enough. God is the one that has times and seasons in his hand. A man only knows what can happen today. He doesn't even know if he will wake up tomorrow. God said, this night, the owner of your soul is going to come and demand for it. He said, then all these things you have gathered, whose shall it be? This thing you are pursuing, young man, this thing, I'm not saying don't go to school. Go to school, get a good grade. But every time you are reading, know that you are not reading to promote yourself. You are reading so that you can be useful to God's agenda. If he sends you to politics, you go there with fire. If he sends you to be a nurse, you are nurse Jesus. If you are going there as a doctor, you are Jesus doctor. Not for yourself. You don't live for yourself. I will build bank, I will buy car, I will do this. So the owner of life came and said, since this thing does not have any kingdom perspective, you are a foolish man. It's fools that live like that. It's fools that say in their heart, there is no God. If you know God exists, when you get your certificate, you give it to the one who gave you life. Many started that school with you, they did not graduate. That you graduated means he needs you on the field. It's not so that you can earn good salary. He needs you. That's why you didn't die on campus. Not so that you can come out and show us that you're a fine boy, you're a fine girl, and then get married. The reason you survived campus and nobody corrupted you is that he wants you pure. So that when you come out, you can carry glory. He can begin to use you as a teacher in that secondary school. When you look at a 15-year-old girl, you tell her, I have been to where hair. My campus was so dumb. But look at me, I'm still a virgin. You can be one. He needs you. Not so that you can make money, but so that you can cripple darkness. The money is an added advantage. If your bank account is fat, it's for kingdom. Kingdom first. If not, your statement will be like this: thou fool. You think you are living for yourself? The minute you begin to live for yourself, Solomon says there's no difference between you and an animal. You will die an animal's death. Meaningless. Vanity upon vanity. All is vanity. What separates a man from an animal is purpose. purpose. Man has meaning. He knows why he exists. He knows that God has raised him to kingdom agenda. An animal just lives for food, graze in the grass, have sex even with their cousins, and live anyhow. But a man that has found purpose and meaning, he consecrates himself to the will of God. For this cause was the Son of Man made manifest. You must know the reason for which you exist. If not, there is no difference between such a man and an animal. Thou fool! Every time I read this place, I tell myself that God will not speak about me like this. No, I will not be foolish. I will be wise. He said this night, your soul will be required of you. Then whose things will this be which you have provided?